Hi, I'm Daniel. I am once again reviewing Gumball. Last time I talked about the best episode from the last season, now the best from the first season. Which is a weaker part in the show's run, but it still has a lot of great episodes. The comedy often isn't as smart and more like one of the better SpongeBob comedies in terms of joke style. Also, the animation was still figuring out how to mix styles, leading to big pupils and Darwin's shadow looking like pants sometimes. The episode The Sock is a critique on simplistic tell the truth lessons, with acknowledging how it's way more complicated than just that. I'm going to analyse what it means, I wonder if my audience will want more Gumball videos. My parents' videos are only okay compared to other videos around the time, so this will be a deciding video on the frequency of these. Anyway, the episode's plot is Gumball and Darwin being called liars and are sent to Mr. Small and are told to always tell the truth. However, apparently you aren't supposed to do that because the truth is mean. So the honesty bear says tell the truth when good but lie when bad. This simplification also doesn't work when put in one situation because it's way more complicated than that. It's ironic how the honesty bear says it's not just black and white, but then gives a black and white solution in a good song. It is very grey area and taught to kids who don't understand the nuance of what points to lie. Same with loads of other issues. When some children don't understand what the instructions are, they are blamed for trying their best. Especially in sex education where this episode takes place. Then Mr. Small's next solution is the science snake, which is just a demonstration of saying shut up the dog trying to explain things. It may be complicated, but sciencing the curious is a toxic thing to do. This metaphor also shows how it doesn't work because Mr. Small gets trapped and Gumby and Darwin still need to silence with the snake around. At the end, it's revealed that they weren't lying in the first place because Richard did eat their homework. This isn't a twist for anyone who knows Richard's character, but the episode itself doesn't try to treat it as a twist. It's just a plot point that teachers don't believe them. It was an assumption that made the whole episode's events pointless, and that is the whole point which makes it such an amazing episode. This helped shape Gumball because it takes a smart look on the topic, it doesn't answer what we should do. But I prefer that because it doesn't pretend it's easy like so many other episodes about telling the truth do. This shows and criticises the other attitudes I hate, which is why I almost immediately left the show by just a couple of episodes. I only started watching Gumball around halfway through its run. Also, the comedy is great because it's mainly satire and the idea itself is funny. The best joke is Gumball and Dan visually explaining Mr. Small is trapped, only for both Mr. Brown and Miss Simian thinking it means Miss Simian is trapped in the old abandoned well. It doesn't make sense to Gumball, Darwin and the audience, but both interpret it that way, so it must be something. He then explained it to Rocky for him to get it very specifically, only to then jump out the window because we're all free in this amazing running gag. The episode is filled with stuff like that, which is why it's the best from season 1. Another contender is The Spoon, but that is just comedy, while this has deeper yaya with the message. In conclusion, The Sock is a really great episode and shows Gumball at its best. It is interesting how it shows contradicting message that is confusing the kid trying to understand the world. There are other episodes I could review, but this might be my last Gumball video for a while, so I will discuss a bit on why this is such a superb and special show. Most episodes are really funny no matter what the style, and it develops a large cast of characters, and even if you don't like one, there's bound to be a lot of characters for different audiences. It does this without being too crowded, which takes superb writing. There is going to be a movie followed by a spin-off show, and honestly I'm not too surprised the franchise is continuing past the movie. It makes part of my Gumball movie speculation outdated, but I do suggest there's a possibility of setting up a spin-off. I am excited for this, and to see how it will work compared to the first show with similarities and differences. I still have no idea what the spin-off could be about, but it will likely be great. The end.